Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a quick get ready with me as my first video. I'm going to be having date night tonight, so let's jump right in. I did do my brows already before I got my camera up and working. So I did use the Anastasia brow pomade in dark brown. The palette we're going to be using today is the Dose of Color Sassy Sienna. Went straight in with the middle color. It's a light brown. Comes off a little orangey. I'm going to use that one first. Also using the fourth shade. That one has a little bit of a burnt orange color to it. Blending that out very, very evenly. I do have to do a voiceover because I was talking during the video. So I had to take all of that conversation out. But it's okay, voiceover works a little bit better for me. Okay, now going in with the deepest shade, that dark chocolate brown. I'm going to use that on the outer corners, bringing that into the inner corner very lightly though. Trying to maintain that dark all the way to the edge. Going with a smaller brush, a little crease brush, just to get the darker corners blended in towards the center. For my eyeshadow, I did use the Morphe M504 brush. I love that brush. I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of concealer just to lighten up the inner corner. I find using my finger makes it a lot easier. I'm able to get that little round edge in the top of my crease, and then blending it out as well with the clean part of my finger. After that, we're going to go in with some eyeliner. I am using the Felt Tip Liquid Liner from Morphe. I did recently get this one, and I actually like it a lot. The only problem I have with it is that the tip does dry out from time to time. So I like going in with a second eyeliner just to get that definition on the point. But this eyeliner works really good. So after, we'll go in with the Tattoo Liner waterproof liquid eyeliner in Trooper Black, and that one's from Kat Von D. And because it is waterproof, it works a lot better with my eyes because they are extremely watery. Defining. So I completely lost the whole second half of my voiceover. We're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off then. Went ahead and defined the outer corner, inner corner of my eyeliner, and then we're adding the inner corner highlight. I used the Becca highlighting palette in the color Opal. Then I also went in with Royal Linen from Rimmel London. Starting with the face, I went in with my moisturizer that I received complimentary from Influencer. It's the Olay Whipped Ultimate Priming Moisturizer. I love this one. It is very hydrating, smooths out my pores, makes my face look like as if I have a filter on. Going in with my actual primer, I use the Professional by Benefit. From time to time, I do also use the Poreless Tarte Mattifying Primer, but for this video, I'm going to use Professional. I was feeling a little iffy on that light shade of my eyes, so I went in with the Soft Glam palette, lightest shade in Tempera. One has a little bit of a shimmer, but it looked perfectly fine, and blended that out so that it looked very natural. For my foundation, I am using the Sephora brand. Very good in the medium beige neutral, number 25. That foundation is a medium coverage but buildable. So when I want to look a little more natural, I'll go ahead and leave it as is, or if I apply too much, I can go ahead and use a brush for my foundation instead of my beauty blender. But because it is buildable, it works for me for the days. Let's say I'm going to go out, I'm going to go do something, have it on all day. I want something a little more buildable. If I'm going somewhere simple, natural is the way to go. Next up, I'll be using my concealer from Morphe in C2.15. That concealer is a very good, adds a lot of coverage for, let's say, this medium coverage foundation. Also makes your skin look really smooth. Down the bridge of my nose and under my eyes, just to highlight the high points of the face. Now, after adding the concealer, we're going to go ahead and blend all of that out, make sure it looks even. I'll go ahead and fold the Beauty Blender just a little bit to get into those small places closest to the inner corner on the edges of my nose. To go ahead and set the face, we'll start with the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. Look at this guy. Next, I'll be using the Anastasia Loose Setting Powder in the color Banana. This powder is very good. It adds coverage, makes your skin look really smooth, like you have a filter on your face all day. I will go ahead and add it on the creases of my nose as well, just a little bit towards the bottom, because I do have oily skin. It helps keep that foundation there all day. Just for a couple seconds, I'll leave it on and then dust it off. Also add just a tiny bit under my eyes. And on my forehead and chin, wiping it off again in a couple seconds. It doesn't get cakey on the face. It doesn't dry you out really quick. So, one of my top powders. For bronzer, I am using 3 different bronzers. Yes, I know it's a lot, but I love to, be that bronze bitch, so. First bronzer we're using is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. on the outer corners of my face and then the edges of my nose. Next will be the Morphe Face and Body Bronzer in Mega Star. That one is a little bit deeper. And last, my absolute favorite bronzer from Kiko Milano. It's number 2, Big Bronzer in Bronze Meringue. One does have a little bit of gold shimmer in it, so I'll only use a little bit at the deepest outer, getting tongue-tied, on the outer edges of my face, dusting off all of that powder and then making sure everything is blended in seamlessly. Now that that's done, adding a little bit more of the inner corner. And for our highlight today, I'm going to use the Ofra highlighter in a Rodeo Drive. I do like those goldy champagne look. I also like to use the Anastasia So Hollywood Lips highlighter or the Nubian Loose highlighter from Juvia's Place. Both of those have that goldy tint to them, just like a Rodeo Drive, only they're a little bit more glittery flakes than the Rodeo Drive. I like to add my brow gel after I finish my face, only because if I get white powder, I don't want it to stick. I use the Mellow Tinted Brow Gel in dark brown as well. For my lips, I'm starting off with the dark brown lip pencil just to get the outer edges of my lips. And then I'll go in with Morphe Sweet Tea to blend it together. For my actual lipstick, I'll be using my favorite liquid lip. It is Bow and Arrow from Kat Von D. It's not too drying. Pretty much stays on throughout the day. I'll have about 1 to 2 touch-ups if I'm eating something, drinking, just something simple. For my lashes, I'll be going in with a more USA eyelashes in number 605. These are one of my favorite pairs of lashes. The band isn't too thick. They're very lightweight and extremely affordable. I get these ones for about $3 at any little fashion store. I have been using a little trick. I'll go ahead and put the lash glue on my lashes, and then I'll also apply a little layer to the lash line, just so as it gets tacky, it has something to stick onto. He's so silly. While that gets tacky, he did have a little bit of deodorant on his shirt. If you guys didn't know, you can use a used dryer sheet to take off any deodorant off of a shirt. Go ahead and pop this lash on really quick and then pop the second one on off camera. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. And then I went back in with this Sassy Sienna's palette just to add that same color down at the bottom. And then I added a little bit of the dark brown as well. Put some mascara on that bottom lash line as well. For my hair, I'm going to be using a sock bun, something really simple, quick look, Everyone always asks me how I do it, and if it's real, it's not. Very, very simple. Put your hair in a ponytail. You can do it tight, you can do it loose. Either way, it's going to come out really nice. Just like that. Slide it all the way to the edge, wrap it around, and start rolling. As you roll it, pull it at the same time just so it gets a little tight. And then wrap your hair around it. You don't want the black sock bun showing through your brown hair. With just 3 or 4 bobby pins, you can put that in and keep it from loosening up throughout the night. I am going to go in with my eyelash serum that I use for my lashes, my eyebrows, and then I'll use it for my baby hairs. Just pull them out like that really quick because this lash serum does stiffen. Makes it a lot easier than using my hairspray and a brush. There we go. And just like that, our look is done. Hopefully you guys like this video. This is my first YouTube video. But if you guys do like it, please like, subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. You can let me know any tutorials you guys would like to see. Again, hopefully my videos do get better. But as my first one, this is it. This look is very, very simple. I can do a little bit more complex looks, something really natural, no eyeshadow, anything you guys want to see in the future, just let me know. All right, bye.